I can't believe they actually aired this. Was this the most deserved X in the whole show? Let's find out.
So we went through
I
the
really don't
elimination
know
episodes
who
and found the contestants whose
elimination were actually
exits
the
felt the
best
most earned.
or the
And
most
as satisfying as all
funny.
of these eliminations are, there's one on this list that is
There
just a
are?
completely different level.
Who elimination was like the best, like out the world elimination?
Oh god. Starting with Joe. Joe was the first
Joe?
character that was
What
introduced
season
in
she
the
been
4th
in?
season of the Total Drama
Oh, the
series,
4th
The
season.
Revenge of the Island. She started off as this cool,
I need y'all to watch Total Drama. It's actually the best show on Netflix ever.
unapologetic tomboy who had great rivalry with Brick because of their militant interests,
Oh,
until she
'cause they,
decides
like,
to become a
strength, right?
backstabbing
I
arsehole
guess
like the
it's
rest
like
of the
the
characters that we'll
strength
be
of it.
talking about in this video.
I'll carry them to victory. Just being nice so that
Yeah. No, she always think that she could be like the leader of everything, but she really wasn't like a leader.
clump of cadet meat will be loyal. But when the
Just
time
shut up.
comes... Ow! Splinter! You little...
Well, let's see what
Alright,
Joe has
alright.
done. She called Brick a deadweight,
Yeah.
called Cameron expendable,
Yeah.
claimed Zoe left their team when she
Cameron is expendable.
went missing, formed an alliance with Lightning to vote Brick off the series,
Why?
just to
Would you
betray
do
Lightning
that?
after, and
Welcome
Yeah.
to
So basically, what I seen is you probably manipulate everybody so she can get ahead and win it all the way to the end.
that. We
Damn.
think it's pretty safe to say that Joe's a prick
Nah.
and she deserved
She
an
is a
elimination
prick.
quick.
Can't lie
Now,
about that.
Don't get us wrong. Joe is a pretty good character when you consider her strengths. Great team
Are you sure? Huh. I guess you can say her strength is good for the whole team.
spirit, always willing to sacrifice for the team, using the members' weaknesses to win
Yep.
every challenge, very
See, I told
competitive
you.
and good at making plans on the spot.
I told y'all, she will literally manipulate everybody to win whatever she can.
But she still sucks. Because just as she's always
Yeah.
willing to sacrifice for the team, she also sacrificed the team. How do you build all of these good points
Why?
brick by brick and then betray?
Yeah, how you build everything brick by brick, layer by layer, and then you go knock them one by one down, just for your egotistical self.
Every single member and vote them off the team.
What's with all the scab?
That's definitely a devil
I'm turning
move.
Boney Island into
Even
my
the
personal
devil
resort.
knows that
The health
it's a
department
lie
said it was
move.
unfit for human life, but I sent him work.
Human life.
Anyway.
Alright,
Nice.
the reason why I say watch it good, it's just like Fear Factory or something like that. But I'll never be into a drama. I'm not being there, even if it was for $1 billion. You don't understand about Chris.
Now for that shark.
What the f is wrong with you?
Driver's
See,
ed, don't
I'm telling you,
back
she
down.
used people to
In the
get
10th
ahead.
episode of Revenge of the Island, Joe decides to form an alliance with Cameron after destroying her alliance with Lightning. She
Yeah.
finally accepted she needed some brains for these challenges. But
Oh,
little
so
did
you
she
want
know,
some
while
by
she was
smart.
using Cameron as a builder bot, Cameron was planning her
Build-
downfall.
Oh my god.
This.
You should have known. Nobody like an egotistical bitch. What I mean by that is nobody want a self-mode person who only care about herself. That's what I'm trying to say.
I've spent enough time with Joe to know she'll take
Yeah.
everything she can. So I planted a small explosion
She do.
in my smoke machine just in case.
Nicely done, Cam. And right after, she gets what we've
I can't
all
lie
been
about-
waiting
lie
for,
for Cam.
her elimination.
You traitor!
Uh-huh.
You backstabber!
Damn.
Ah,
Now I
I
don't
love
hear
you
him.
best. You know, you're right. Good
What?
technique, kid. But you.
What? You were mad at him. Now you applaud him for using your technique on you?
You're an idiot. You couldn't even tell I was a girl.
Yo, what?
How, Ryan? It's literally easy. everybody knew she was a woman.
You know, Joe's right. Lightning
It's
is
not that hard.
astronomically stupid. Because why did it take her telling him she's a girl for him to...
Why did it take him... No, not him. I'm sorry for him, but I'm gonna say him, she... For telling him until she got eliminated that she was a woman.
For him to figure it out. He really is a
never
dumbass.
respected why
After that
Chris
dumb gender reveal,
and
Joe walks to the hurl of
moron.
shame. And the only thing she had to say
But
before
there are a
leaving
couple
was...
morons in
Any
here
final
too.
words to your fellow competitors?
In your face, Lightning!
Joe's elimination was...
I want to know where they be landing at once they get eliminated from that catapult.
pretty two-faced. And just like her, she got backstabbed, betrayed, and two-timed by the person that she thought was the weakest link in the group. When, throughout the episode, she was the weakest link. Joe leaving the show was satisfying. Something that needed to be done sooner. But her elimination, it was pretty weak. Not much to show.
The one elimination that I probably would actually be happy for will be Courtney winning. Why? Because, bro, y'all understand why I say I'll be happy for Courtney elimination.
For it really, but the next elimination was
Who are you?
better, because this guy is the embodiment of rage bait. Who is the one total drama character that comes to mind when you think of rage bait? To us, that's Max, that villain wannabe.
I want to know who made this character in the first place.
Who tortured Scarlett until she went rogue and got herself voted off. The guy who kept taking credit for everything Scarlett does and calling her his sidekick.
Why you like taking credit for someone's work? Like, who does that? I have seen Karen do that sometimes.
The idiot who is obsessed with being the most diabolical mind that Total Drama Island has ever seen.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
See. 1, 2, 3.
You dummy.
Nope. How about 3, 2, 1?
Why are you trying the bathrooms now?
Yes, that Max. Max, or Maximilian, was an antisocial, villain-obsessed nitwit that was introduced in the Pacateo Island series.
Villain-obsessed? Like, why you just like being evil? And what made you want to come on Total Drama in the first place?
He did nothing whatsoever to improve the chances of winning
He really
for his
didn't.
team,
He
and not
improved nothing
especially
with the
for
team
his
or
claimed
anything.
sidekick Scarlett. He made sure to make her life a living hell.
Ew,
So you just like making somebody life living hell, like you just like bullying someone.
I need him gone.
Chris saw this
Hey, you smart? So you can figure out a way to actually get him eliminated?
undeniable chemistry between them and made sure to lock them as a duo in every single episode until they left. Remember how we said that Scarlett went rogue? Yeah, guess who the cause of that was? In the 9th episode of Pacateo Island, as Scarlett and Max are trying to win one of Chris's crazy challenges, again, Max starts belittling Scarlett's efforts as usual.
Oh my god.
But this time, she snaps.
Come on.
Nonsense, sidekick. Step away.
I am not your sidekick.
Why you keep on belittling her? She way smarter than you, and she can actually do 10 times better than you in any challenge. Basically, maybe everybody at this point.
Scarlett.
After Scarlett's crash out and taking over the island plan flopped, she obviously gets kicked off the island. But here's the thing, Max is going with her.
No, please don't send me away.
Wow. Why in a cannon? See, I'm telling you, if you want to actually not get eliminated by Chris, just win the whole damn thing. Just find a way to not get caught. Just win it. No matter what you gotta do, win it. And don't let nobody eliminate you. Find a way to nobody can eliminate you until the end.
Max wasn't even evil. He just needed to leave because of how stupid and annoying he was. And Chris did us a favour by throwing him out. Normally,
you weren't even evil? Oh my god. Is this another dumb, stupid person like Lion? from season 4.
Chris likes his characters that do nothing but throw everyone off their game and
Why
lose score
do you
points
like
because
that?
they add to the plot.
I
But
hate
he couldn't
Chris.
even do that. The real evil
Chris
mastermind,
can't be
who
a
was
good
actually a
host.
genius, was Scarlett, because no
Hey,
one knew she was going to take over
the. About to say Chef could have been a good host, but Chef not even a good host himself.
island, or even hack the controls in the first place. That's why we feel he was elimination worthy, because he was enjoying too much and just had to go so we can enjoy the rest of the show for once. Now, Max's elimination was satisfying, but not in the way you're expecting, right? Let's introduce someone who needed to leave the show and left in the most total drama way possible. From stealing immunities to crafting and switching fake Chris statues, and finally, obviously betraying his teammates. Scott's eliminations was a long time coming, and it was Zoe who really said,
damn. So it was a long time coming, and she was the one who won. I understand it now.
set it off.
Sorry, pal. Better luck next life.
Yikes, he really messed up. Scott was another self-centered, manipulative character who was fond of getting people to like him, and then hate him instantly. He'd get you all comfy with him, and then throw you under the bus once he's done with you.
So basically, I'm hearing this. He wants people to be friends with him, to help him win a couple of challenges and stuff, and then once he wins it, and he don't get eliminated, he go and push you to the side, rub you under the rug, maybe run you over with the bus, and then he do whatever he want. That's worse than the other two.
Oh, don't blame yourself. It'll all work out in the end. You'll see.
Yeah, that evil. That's
In
the
the 11th
evilest thing I
episode
ever
of Revenge of the
seen.
Island, Scott decided to form an
Revenge of the
alliance with
Island?
Zoe to
How
vote
many total
Lightning
dramas
off.
are there?
What's up with
I
these
know there's
people and
total drama
voting Lightning
Hollywood
off?
and the first total drama. I don't know. Is there like 5 totals? I think so.
Wow, that sure helped make my point.
Yeah.
Well, you're...
Zoe refuses because Scott already went for Mike and got him
Wow. So you can't do it to Zoe. She already know your little manipulated little trick.
eliminated, which is what made Zoe really hate him. Scott then goes on to turn Cameron against Zoe and Lightning, put poison ivy in Zoe's man-eating salad, and switched Cameron's quiche
He's not the only person to actually betray someone.
pie with the atrocity he baked. With Scott winning the food-eating challenge, Zoe decides to bring him down. While Chef was chasing him in the new challenge, Zoe shoots an arrow that sets off one of the island's traps, releasing a boulder which happens to fall on Scott, rolling him down the cliff along with his broken bones. During the elimination round, Zoe reveals she's also voted off Scott, making him the one to leave the island.
What? You gotta be kidding me!
And if you think the fun's over, just when Scott was allowed to leave on the hurl of
Stop using a catapult! I don't even know where y'all be sending these people when y'all use a cannon or a catapult.
game, Chris decided to bring an old friend with him so they could share the pain of the journey.
Oh!
It's my way of saying
No!
for flinging me into a pit of poo.
Oh no! Scott, you should have never did that to Chris. If you didn't do it to Chris, your old pal would never come back, and you know the rest.
Elimination was truly total drama worthy. Really puts the revenge of the island.
How
it started with a series of fortunate events. First, he was hit with the shock that he was eliminated. Then, the radioactive marshmallow that stings like hell, and finally hurled away with his beloved Sharky. Now, let's not forget that he was literally tortured by this Scott-thirsty shark.
He was actually tortured. Like, this shark thought it was fun to just torture Scott the rest of the show and make him like a living hell. Because if you're doing it to other people, you're gonna have to take the pain of your own misery.
Whole season. That shark is definitely his karma. Seeing Scott all banged up, paralysed with broken bones, and at some point, a head with a robot body was the most opposite of a gut-wrenching feeling we've ever felt in a long, long time.
Damn.
Nicely done, Toast.
At that point, you have to feel so bad for Scott.
Drama, nicely done. Now we've seen some of the most satisfying eliminations in TD history, and we all know the most unsatisfying, raging elimination in the cartoon's history. P.S. It rhymes with Kishorna.
Lashana? No!
Kishorna?
Lashana. Chris, that was a parrot. It doesn't even know who Lashana is.
Wait, is it Kishorna or Lashana?
Her elimination in the series was so forced. It was the
big Dunk. Hey! If y'all didn't see Lashana, you know what? Y'all would definitely drool a little bit, fall off your feet. Maybe your eyes would probably be looking somewhere else, but it probably wouldn't take a long time to notice.
Dumbest, most unnecessary elimination ever. It was even dumber than Lindsay's second elimination.
Bro, Lindsay's second elimination with her damn self. How in the world you were that slow to eliminate your damn self?
If you guys want a video on the most rage-baiting, unsatisfying eliminations in total drama, let us know in the comments.
If you want more what I'm watching or any other video, you got to subscribe to the channel.
And subscribe while you're there. The next character whose elimination was much needed was an overachiever and perfectionist. One who never failed to remind us each episode of a potential lawsuit and being...
I hate her. She always has something to do with anything. And she always remind people, hey, you breaking that rule, you breaking that. Shut the fuck up. Like, nobody on Total Drama care about the rule. Nobody did. Everybody cared to win the money for their family or whatever they're going to do with the money. That's it.
Counselor in training. This crazy lady, who is most likely bipolar and crashes out when she fails a challenge, is Courtney.
She crashed out.
Duncan's girlfriend, or more like the girl who was obsessed with Duncan. But Courtney really would have been a great character if she wasn't trying to control everyone half of the time. She scolded her team for mocking Tyler's fear of chickens.
I agree. She would definitely be a good character, a good person to have on the team, if she wasn't telling people what to do and trying to tell people, hey, you're breaking that rule. If she didn't say all that or do all that, she wouldn't even get eliminated at all.
Stands up for Harold when Duncan and Jeff were bullying the hell out of him, and was the only one to notice when Izzy and Owen were injured.
I agree with that.
You'd think we'd let her off the hook,
I'll probably stand up for Harold, even though Harold not...
Wrong. Courtney was annoying to the core. She needed to go. And you'll see why in her elimination episode. In the 12th episode of TDI, Courtney's prime and proper princess act started to crack when she snuck into the boathouse to see Duncan right after Chef suspended him. Duncan convinces her to steal food from Chef's fridge, and right after she starts losing it.
Okay, I think you've had enough.
Oh no!
Why are you listening? Courtney, you have your own mind. How you let someone manipulate you by just telling you to do something? You didn't let people get in your head. Don't let nobody get in your head. How you can't block other people from getting inside your head?
Just one more.
Oh, ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
Yeah, that one was a mistake.
It's like a little bit of chaos or a bad deed, and she goes absolutely crazy. She later confesses to Duncan about her newfound obsession, and then goes on to kiss him, right after throwing up everywhere.
Ew.
Enjoy a peanut butter-less life.
Thanks. Enjoy prison.
I will.
Then Harold gets mad that Duncan got Courtney and messes up Duncan's vote so that...
Come on, Harold. If you want Courtney, man up, put on your baseball pants, your baseball underwear, and tell her how it feels. If you couldn't do that, then let Duncan do what he gotta do.
Courtney would get kicked off the island.
Concede! I do
Oh.
not concede!
Oh, man.
Now, this elimination would definitely worth it, but I love how they use the boat to eliminate people now. Cause before they were using catapult and cannon, that was the worst thing y'all could ever done.
This stinks.
I was your only hope! I was a counselor in training!
And that's how she
Nobody
got eliminated.
cares.
As much as we wanted her off the show, this wasn't the way I wanted her to go. It felt like they just wanted to get rid of her as soon as possible, but with a low budget, which kind of sucks because they went all out with Scott. And that's why we're going to see her.
They went all out on Scott. They went all out buying the catapults and the cannon for the yellow player. But then, well, Courtney, they did let her ride out in the boat. Like, they wanted her to be gone quick and then hurry.
Second elimination. In the 24th episode of Total Drama Action, right after Courtney forced her way back in with a lawsuit, Duncan reveals something odd.
Bill, Owen, I spent the night in Courtney's trailer.
Really? What did you two do all night? Come on, come on.
I'll let you know after.
Oh, Duncan. He thought you got some. He thought you got some. You probably just slept there. You probably didn't get no action.
After I read this.
Dude.
Let's play that back real slow.
Wait, what?
Bill, Owen, I spent the night in Courtney's trailer.
Really? What did you two do all night? Come on, come on.
Down,
Y'all know.
boy. We talked.
Yeah, they definitely did more than talking. And that explains the eye bags. And Courtney shows us why she's Courtney. Because right after their heart-to-heart conversation, she hands him a 32-page letter on everything.
32 pages? I don't want to hear what y'all about say about the 32-page letter.
She finds wrong with him and what he needs to do better. And expect.
You're the one who actually liked Duncan in the first place, not the other way around.
Expects him to memorize it. Wow. Anyway, back to the elimination. Courtney's power trip is way off in this series as she gets more aggressive and rude to everyone in the show because of her unfair elimination, which eventually gets her a fair one this time because everyone was sick of her and voted her off again, despite having countless immunities.
Courtney.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it, Courtney can still have immunity, have lawyers and lawyers. She even had lawyers to go back to Total Drama again, but in the different Total Drama. And I think it's Total Drama Hollywood. It's one of the Total Drama that she came back again for the third or fourth time.
Since Beth and Duncan both voted for you, it's time for your ride home. Owen, I'll deal with you in a moment.
What? Duncan voted for me?
You can't blame him. That girl is bad for your health. It's kind of funny how on both eliminations...
You can't blame Duncan. Duncan was already tired anyway. So he probably accidentally eliminated you.
She got voted off by Duncan. Only this time, it wasn't an accident. Now, enough of Courtney. Let's talk about one character who disgusted the living soul out of us with how fake and manipulative he was. Introducing the Spanish-speaking playboy with the ugliest goatee known to man, Alejandro.
The dude, Alejandro. The one dude that every guy hated. Because he always had the lead. No matter if he had a girlfriend, the girl always fall for him. No matter what, and every dude hated him. I hate him too.
Alejandro! Perhaps I can assist?
Wow.
Please,
See,
allow me.
see, I'm telling you.
Wowie. I like girls.
We're sure he knows Tyler. Alejandro was so bad, Cody had to motivate Heather to stop him. And Heather thought she was a good person.
Don't flatter yourself. So long, senorita loser.
So how
Come
is
on, Heather.
Alejandro a bad person?
Hurry, there's no time to lose.
He trapped Heather, flirts with her, and then leaves her to die. Like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. But what makes this whole scene even more stupid is what Alejandro does next. just when he was about to win the $1 million in the final episode, he did something so stupid that it actually got him eliminated, or at least kicked out somewhere. He listened to Heather.
I worked so hard, and now you're just gonna take the mill and vanish from my life.
What are you more upset about losing? The million or me?
I would never fall for a jerk like you.
Then why are you blushing?
Hello?
We don't know. Maybe it's $1 million you're about to win?
Is that even making sense?
And it's genuinely ridiculous how Heather always pulls the crying white girl move. And it works every time.
It is.
And he does something even more stupid that was really a lot to see. There's no other way to put it. So it's best to see it for yourself.
You have stolen my heart.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
And the most disgusting elimination goes to Alejandro. That kiss was absolutely mortifying to watch. Never again. Never again.
A little something called victory.
Oh, well, maybe.
Alejandro. Whatever you were doing, it totally worked. You win the final. But you got manipulated. Yeah, just play.
Yes, thank you, Heather. We hate you, but thank you. That was a much-needed comic relief. Our eyes couldn't take that anymore. And to tell you how happy the cast were, they even clapped for Heather.
Nice. It's about time somebody took La Cucaracha down.
Nice one, Duncan, but that was racist. You could get
Well,
cancelled
you gotta
for that.
understand this. They actually did hate Heather too. And Heather did got eliminated. In the other total drama.
Today's world. Anyways, Alejandro's elimination happened in the most unexpected way we could ever imagine.
Didn't.
He, of all people, fell in love, initiated a kiss, got kicked in the balls, and straight up eliminated. Let's remind you of it. The Cucaracha over here, the OG manipulator, the king of making people fall for him,
the king
got manipulated.
Well,
it's Heather, so that one checks out.
To fall for him, to do everything.
That doesn't help us forget the fact that you have feelings for Alejandro and have been in love with him this whole time. You know, peak Heather would have said, boys, we're okay. But that shows you how much Heather we've lost in the World Tour season. Alejandro may have been the one to suffer the worst elimination in total drama history because this isn't where it ends.
He had to. And he's still sitting there. Oh my. Oh my god. I actually feel sad for him now.
Now guess the plot twist. He wasn't even eliminated in the first place. He just got hurt so badly that he couldn't compete anymore. And the rest...
Damn. He never even got eliminated. Oh wow. Oh my god.
The show forgot about him. I mean, it's more like they put him in a drama machine, but, you know, still.
What is that? They put him in a robot suit. And they forgot. Wow.
I'm not going to lie. This was the best elimination in total drama. It was much needed. The character was evil, and they actually gave him a lot of torture and humiliation. He comes in first when it comes to following the total drama.
They really gave him so much torture and everything. And he came first at the final challenge.
And Alejandro would have been the worst contestant on Total Drama if not for Heather.
I guess.
Now, Heather's gone soft, but we all know that Prime Heather would easily outrank him in being a legitimate, horrible person. And she kind of took that role back when she kicked him in the balls.
Even with Prime Heather would definitely be on the top of everybody's list. On top of I'm talking about everybody before there. Hey, Heather already on.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, lovers of cartoon karma and haters of Heather, we introduce to you the most badly needed elimination ceremony in the total drama series. Heather's.
Elimination
After licking Owen's armpit, eating grapes from his belly button, and a lot of other embarrassing and disgusting dares in TDI's 25th episode, Heather finally left the series by refusing to shave her hair as per Lindsay's request.
She actually did refuse. And it wasn't even Chef's fault that she got that worst haircut. It wasn't. Even though she was going to get her haircut, Chef wasn't going to like push her. She pushed her own damn self. What?
Well, that
See?
was an unfortunate accident.
It wasn't.
Like Heather's
Chef wasn't even
This
gonna
was the
push
most
you like
overdue
that
and
bad.
supposedly the most satisfying elimination in the total drama universe.
Damn.
Supposedly because it wasn't satisfying enough. All she got was a
What?
failed attempt of a buzz cut. And the dock of shame? Weak as for total drama. This was a little bit underwhelming, especially with what they did to Scott and Alejandro. But we can't deny that Heather's humiliation was a breath of fresh air. And when winning the 100 grand was the most satisfying thing they could ever do for the show. We're sure a lot of you are wondering why we didn't put in characters like Dakota, Duncan.
Who the fuck is Dakota? And Duncan? Y'all should put Duncan here too.
Or hell, even Mike. It's pretty simple, honestly.
Mike? Y'all should have put him in here too.
These guys were annoying. And sure, had their evil, betraying, backstabbing moments, but they were so lame. You can't compare their neighborhood bully level of annoyance.
Yeah. Their backstory, manipulating was like up there, but they're like mid-tier right there.
These literal show-shattering shitheads. These people literally ruined friendships, relationships. Hell, they even ruined the whole show.
Yo, if that video was wild, you haven't seen anything yet. I put my funniest reaction right here in this playlist, and YouTube thinks you love this special video next. Click one of those, hit the sub button if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.